And Jasar, I say you and me find a friend who has a boat. Let's get a check in the first alert forecast now with the meteorologist Vaughn Gaskin.
And Vaughn, looking at the week we have ahead, do we have any days where people can possibly get on the water?
Well, we do, but you do just kind of have to make sure you're keeping that weather app handy because they're going to be hit or miss. Like we're dealing with storms out there for the morning hours, so it may be a little bit quieter for the afternoon.
Okay.
So you just kind of have to play it by ear, more or less, especially when we're dealing with a pattern like this. This is a slow-moving storm system. It has been parked over parts of the southeastern states for most of the week, and this will continue. We will more than likely have to continue to deal with some showers here and there every single day this week. Even when we see this particular pattern move out, we will move back to what we call that standard afternoon pop-up shower and storm chance. So it's not going to completely go away at any point in the near future. As we look ahead at your temperatures, now the average high for this time of year is about 91. We're at 81 today. Tomorrow, 82. 80 for us Thursday, and then temperatures finally start to warm back up a little bit and get us back to where we should be for this time of year, which is in the upper 80s and low 90s. So we're getting close. As we break down your temperature averages, that 81-degree temperature is 10 degrees below the average for this time of year. You're going to be 9 degrees below the average on Wednesday, and Thursday about 11 degrees below the average for this time of year. So we're just looking at these numbers, and they're very impressive when you just look at the actual number. But when you factor in the humidity, it does feel a little bit warmer. It does feel a little bit more humid. So you do kind of start to feel that summer-like feeling in the air, despite the fact that the temperatures are 10 and 11 degrees below average. As we look at what's going on in the tropics, we're tracking Brett and Brett's brother or sister, right? So Brett is in place, and then we have another wave right behind Brett. So Tropical Storm Brett now winds at 40 miles per hour. Movement is expected to continue to the west at 17 miles per hour and eventually become a tropical storm, well, stay a tropical storm, not become a Category 1 hurricane, which is what they were thinking yesterday. But if it continues to rake over some of the islands, it may help it to kind of keep the numbers down. So it may not get over, well, it may become a Category 1 hurricane shortly before it starts to rake over the islands. And then we'll see it kind of diminishing back down to a tropical storm. So a low-end hurricane, high-end tropical storm as we go through the next couple of days, but we'll be watching Brett nonetheless. Looks like it's taking more of a southern track, which may put it into the Gulf of Mexico in the upcoming couple of days. And then the one behind it, which could become Cindy, which is now Invest 93L. We're just keeping an eye on it for right now. Movement is to the west at 15. It is expected to intensify. So on this track, this could be our third named storm of the season, and that third name is Cindy. All right, here's your 10-day forecast. First alert 10-day forecast showing 81 degrees for your Tuesday and your Wednesday at 82. So some storms around and an 80% chance of rain. That rain chance stays at 80% for Thursday, also with an 80-degree temperature. Overnight lows right around upper 60s, low 70s. Warmer for us as we get into the weekend and we start to see more sunshine.